Hello, dear viewers, Crypto Marco here. Let's talk about altcoins and important news from the cryptocurrency world today. As you can see, today's market cap is at 454 billion. Bitcoin dominance going down, and as far as the altcoins go, I think it's not really that interesting, so let's get into it. IOTA has been making a lot of noise lately, namely the CEO of IOTA, Dominic Sheena. As you can see, he issued a statement that IOTA has been listed on Robinhood. New exchange means new capital, means more money for IOTA, means a higher price. Furthermore, of course, they have introduced that they have joined the Mobi network, the Mobi Alliance, and Cubic is going to be released really soon. So for anybody who does not know what Cubic is, basically, for now, in brief, Cubic enables smart contracts, oracles, outsourced computing, and lots more. Cubic, using IOTA as a backbone, will be the foundation of plenty more projects that we have in motion already. But more importantly, it will be a platform for the greater community and ecosystem to create things we can't even imagine yet. So bold words from IOTA, and I think the reactions from the internet, from cryptocurrency enthusiasts, have been really interesting. Q might be enabling fiat-based smart contracts, so imagine a smart contract that is able to be executed based on fiat deposited into a traditional bank account. This will be huge for institutions. Watching the Cubic video is like watching Star Wars again for the first time. IOTA is now miles ahead of its competition. To CFB and the IOTA team, what an incredible announcement. And all you need to do to check out the Cubic videos, pretty much go to qubit.iota.org, and they don't demonstrate anything. Like, it's just a video where, you know, some fancy smart contracts and some arrows are flying around. So in my opinion, you know, like, you can't tell a lot by the technology of Cubic, but as you know, by the rumors, sell the news, the crypto market is really news driven, and I'm really interested in what IOTA will announce in 29 days, what Cubic will be. Furthermore, of course, we have the news of IOTA joining Mobi, so they're working with Ford, General Motors, BMW, Renault, and so on, and they together cover like 70% of the car manufacturing market. So if they really are able to pull off some autonomous driving stuff, car sharing stuff with IOTA, this would of course be huge to them. Next up, we have Cardano roadmap update. Finally, it has been released, and Cardano, one of the most like well-designed cryptocurrencies out there. Charles Hoskinson is really like a Buddhist monk when it comes to Cardano, and you can see that there are so many new updates that are being implemented into Cardano still, even though Cardano is already highly successful. Basically, as most of the stuff that is being implemented here is like technical, so multi-signature transactions, wallet backend, consensus incentives, quantum resistant signatures, that's interesting. Light client support, human-friendly addresses, that's something that sounds really interesting to me. Nobody wants to memorize like 30 or 40 digits, but of course would be cool. But if we could have easier addresses, that would be great. Paper wallets, release strategy, stake pool registration is open, co-working space in Hong Kong, meetup partnership, investment in a blockchain project, ledger wallets, debit cards, Cardano software audit, side chains, really a lot of stuff going on, voting center, blah blah blah, a lot of stuff going on with Cardano. So congratulations on anybody who has been who has invested into Cardano early. Many people ask me, Marco, where do I store Cardano? Currently, in my opinion, the smartest option for storing Cardano is on their own wallet, on the Daedalus wallet. Then a few days ago, I was talking about Bitcoin private going up like crazy, and I couldn't like put a finger on it. Why was Bitcoin private going up all of a sudden? I was looking through the news but couldn't find anything, but now I found out why. It was just as I suspected. It was listed on an exchange, new volume, similarly to IOTA, and it was listed on HitBTC. And of course, whenever a coin gets listed, it gets crazy. So furthermore, we have also Ripple adding a USD Tether pairing for our Binance adding a Ripple USD Tether pairing. Of course, good news for Ripple, but still Ripple is far away from its all-time high. But so are many cryptocurrencies, so that's fine. Furthermore, we have South Korea to legalize ICOs. They are doing a real U-turn after almost banning ICOs in the last year. And right now you can see that a lot of bullish news are being issued around cryptocurrencies currently. Might be how do you call it again? Randomly? No, not randomly. This might be a coincidence. It might be coordinated. However, of course, bullish news is always good. Regulations are bad, and South Korea is probably now, maybe, this is just a hypothesis of mine, South Korea is seeing that cryptocurrencies are not actually being used for a crime, that many Koreans love cryptocurrencies, that governments are probably going to have issues if they choose to fight against cryptocurrencies. So right now, ICOs in Korea are supposed to be legalized again, and that would of course be a great development, because I think that many great ICOs come from South Korea, or actually have the potential to be South Korean. Next up, we have crypto purchase ban hits Mastercard's cross-border volume earnings. So Mastercard's earnings have been going down slightly. This can be due to JP Morgan or Bank of America banning accounts because they are crypto related. I was talking to that a few videos earlier, and to me, of course, it's just amazing how it's okay for somebody, like, I know this doesn't have really anything to do with Mastercard, but it's okay for somebody to go to sports betting or lend money from a casino to go gambling and to do all kinds of stupid stuff, like get money for a car, like for stuff you don't really need, like, I don't know, like maybe car is a bad example, but like, for example, gambling and stuff like that. It's okay, of course, fine to get a credit or to get a loan, but once somebody wants to invest in cryptocurrencies, suddenly the bank closes the account. So that's something that's really silly in my opinion. However, as I said earlier, I think that banning cryptocurrency is not the way to go. I think that if you ban something, we have seen that in history over and over again, prohibition, gold, the population tends to hoard it even more after something has been banned. So furthermore, Coinbase responds to New York AG's crypto exchange inquiry, and they have released some fairly interesting numbers in my opinion. Transaction capacity of its trading platform, they have increased them by 1,000%. So as you know, during the bull run on cryptocurrencies, Coinbase was really, and many other exchanges were really having a lot of trouble keeping up with the high demand, and so many people at once trying to invest in cryptocurrencies that they have to massively scale up their operations. They have 300 employees spread across its 4 offices, and approximately 20% of those employees work in the firm's compliance division. 20% of all the employees, imagine that. Highlighting how rocky the regulatory landscape is for companies operating in this nascent industry. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But they did reveal that its customers have traded more than 150 billion in assets on this platform. And as you know, every time you do, I mean, Coinbase does not make its money off of trading. They make their money off of fees, and just 1% from 150 billion is already a lot. And depending on what you choose to, what kind of method you choose to buy cryptocurrencies from, that's all, like, Coinbase is making a fortune, as you can tell. So right now their valuation is like approximately 8 billion, which is like crazy considering they were just at 1.6 billion at August 2017. So guys, what do you think about IOTA? Will IOTA soon go to the moon? I know that Germans are really crazy about IOTA. German people love IOTA, their machine learning, probably because it's also founded by a German guy, and I think IOTA is a through and through German company. Let me know in the comments down below, and if you have any question Of course, feel free to comment and leave your question down below, because among everybody who's commenting, I'm giving away a small amount of Litecoin once a week. We'll have to do the giveaway Tuesday because today I can't do it. On Monday, I will be in Barcelona, so Tuesday will be the day for the weekly giveaway. And keep in mind that everything in this video is my personal opinion and not financial advice. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend and see you very soon. Bye bye.